So it's Wednesday today, and I've broken camp at my place, so excuse me, I'm hiding in my hood here and my hat. But I've broken camp because I've caught on the radio that it's going to rain all day today, and apparently sometimes it's going to get heavy. So I figured I'm running out of dry twigs and sticks for my burner, so I'll jump out my tent and see what I can find that's dry, because as you can see it's everywhere is pretty wet at the moment. It's been raining a bit, so I mean, good in some ways, bad in others, you know. One of our fellow campers, if you've been watching the Wayward Territory, Dan's page, Raoul Havar, you'll know that we've had Gemma and John staying with us, and poor John, he can't work while it's raining. He gets rained off, so it's a bit of a sod in that respect. But in another respect, you know, the plant life is going to love it. So we've got to be grateful for small mercies, I suppose, haven't we? But what I done as well was, because I was out looking for wood, and I remembered that I had a little bit of tobacco in my other tent back at Dan's, so I've just slipped back, apparently unnoticed. Everyone's in hiding at the moment because of the weather, no doubt. So I could hear the guy, Gemma and John and the kids in their tent, and no doubt Dan's in his hole, in his mole hole. So anyway, I just popped in to grab some tobacco, and while I was there, I'd left some of this. Well, it's like a Rowan wine that I've been making, brewing, should we say, for the past 5 to 6 weeks. It's just a bit of an experiment, really, to see how it works and, you know, what sort of strength I was going to get out of, you know, just testing it. And I did get quite a really nice wine out of it. It's not very strong. I don't think it's going to get me drunk. I mean, to be honest, if I drank the whole lot in one hit, I'd have probably felt a bit tipsy. But you know, it was must have been nearly about 1.5 litres maybe. It's nearly 2 litres of wine that I'd made, so, you know, there's quite a lot to drink in one hit. Anyway, it took quite a while to drain, obviously, so I drank half of it yesterday, and I left the other half draining, so when I went back, it's all fully drained, and I've bottled it up. And I'm going to take it back so that I've got a little drinky poo tonight. I don't care if it gets me drunk, you know, it's just a nice drink. But now I'm in the daylight out here, I'll show you the concoction that came out of it. This is just rowan berries, water and sugar. And that's what I got. It's a nice colour, huh? It's like a peachy colour. It's a really nice flavour. So happy days. That's what was left over from the rest of the filtering of it. I could have squeezed the berries out, and that could have got me a little bit more, but there was a ruddy great big wasp in the bottle, so I wasn't about to dig out the berries to give them a squeeze and have a battle with that one. He looked a bit angry about being stuck in the bottle as it was. Right, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a little look in here. This little woody pad, because I've got some dry twigs, but not a lot. So I really want to go where it's a bit more undercover and see if there's anything to be had. Wow, everything's soaking. Look up. The stuff that hangs from trees is normally the driest. Right. So I found this here, but that's pretty soggy as well. It's a nice little patch, this patch. See, completely different from the bit that I just came in from. The bit I just come in from is very heath-like, you know. Got to make sure I make holding your phone. Yeah, it's oh, I think I might have just taken a photo of myself halfway through recording. Yeah, it's very heath-like on the other side, which is pretty. And then of course down by where I am, by the brook, it's quite boggy and marshy, so I'm just trying to get my bag under my arm. Yeah, it's quite boggy and marshy down where I am. So it's like a mixture of different climates or something, isn't it? It's like you go from one world to another, depending on what you're looking for. If you want a bit of woodland, ta-da. If you want a bit of heathland, you go out there. And if you want the boggy marsh, you go all the way down there. Happy days. Oh, I don't see any obvious dry patches. Hopefully I can spot a mushroom or two. Thing is this is perfect weather for mushrooms, right? And I've seen some stalks. Oh, I've seen loads of stalks of what was once a mushroom. But the deer eat them, didn't they? So I'm in a race against the deer. I'm not sure if horses eat mushrooms, but there's horses on here as well, so they could be having a bit of a dig in and all, couldn't they? Still, you know, I can't complain too much because it's not like I haven't got food. Oh, this is weird. Okay. So a tree, look, there's water running down this tree and it's creating a foamy patch. Can you see that? How strange. Must be the sap or something, huh? Cool. It's the little things, isn't it, that you're taking as you're walking along. Or it feels like the weather's moving in. And looking at this out here, because this is the farmer's field next door. So if we just take a little look out here, it looks like it's about to move in. Can you see all that out there? That's blowing in this direction, that is. Right. Time to abandon wood collection and head back to the tent before I end up in the monsoon. The wind's really picking up, see? You can hear it, I guess. Right, I better get my phone away before it chucks it down and make my way back to my abode. I'm going to be able to chill out, listen to the rain chucking it down on my tent. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait, looking forward to it. Right, laters taters.